the first carbon neutral college in the US and pushing to be 100% fossil fuel free by 2030. This is College of the Atlantic's Davis Center for Human Ecology. The design starts through many methodologies that have been present in the region for decades, and that starts off with materiality in Maine. Specifically, wood as primary structure and finish. Maine's local vernacular coastal buildings, from fishing sheds and boatyards to barns, are traditionally built from timber. And the Davis Center itself, despite looking more modern, still has that wood framing, wood paneling construction, with the addition of wood fiber insulation. Now, looking at a timeline of the region. The Wabanaki people, or aptly named the people of the Dawnland, have lived in Maine for a millennia, with deep traditions of stewardship of land and water. Their ecology worldview resonates with the College of the Atlantic's philosophy of human ecology and the building's orientation towards landscape, ecology, and site integration. Mount Desert Island became home to Acadia National Park, the first U.S. national park east of the Mississippi. The park's creation reflects a natural priority for conservation, landscape protection, and ecological education, themes which are central to the College of the Atlantic and expressed in the Davis Center's sustainable considerations. Number 3 is the 1947 Bar Harbor Fire, where a massive fire destroyed much of Bar Harbor, the area around the Davis Center. This reshaped the settlement patterns and the cultural memory of the area. But in response, the disaster heightened local awareness of resilience, of rebuilding, and overall environmental vulnerability. 4th on the list is the founding of College of the Atlantic, 1969. The College of the Atlantic was founded with a unique single major, human ecology. This educational philosophy, blending science, art, community, environment, pretty much shaped the Davis Center, which houses both labs and studios in one interdisciplinary facility. In 2007, the College of the Atlantic became the first neutral carbon college in the US, committing itself to fossil fuel independence and environmental leadership. This milestone established the context for the Davis Center's passive house design, wood-based materials, solar power, and net zero goals. The programming of the building is quite simple. Classrooms are lined up towards the east of the building, and in parallel are these small offices for the staff. Towards the north of the building are some larger classrooms and labs. What's interesting about this layout too is they actually worked with the students to figure it out. The Davis Center sits in a DFB Köppen climate zone, meaning it experiences cold, snowy winters, warm summers, and consistent year-round precipitation, conditions that strongly influence the passive house design and material choices. During the warmer months of the year, the wind comes in from the southwest. During the colder months, as seen on the right, the wind comes more from northeast. This shaped the footprint of the building, which kind of takes in the oncoming cooling air during the summer and shields the colder air during the colder season. In Bar Harbor's coastal climate, temperatures remain low for much of the year, creating a constant demand for heating. In response, the Davis Center uses a very well insulated, airtight envelope which traps the warmth indoors, reducing energy use while maintaining comfort. Illumination levels shift pretty dramatically throughout the year, with long, bright summer days and shorter, dimmer winters. The Davis Center is designed to respond to this cycle. With its large south-facing windows, it captures quite a bit of that daylight, which reduces the heating and lighting loads, while photovoltaic panels harness the rest of the energy that's necessary to heat the space. One of the Davis Center's most important sustainable features is its passive house. The walls, the roof, and the windows are very well insulated and airtight, This drastically reduces the amount of energy needed to heat in Maine's cold climate. Triple glazed windows, dense packed cellulose insulation, and wood fiber panels create a high performance shell that keeps warmth in the winter and maintains stable indoor comfort throughout the year. This strategy cuts energy use dramatically while also ensuring durability and long-term resilience for the building. The data center embraces renewable energy as part of its path to net zero performance. Photovoltaic panels capture solar energy from Bar Harbor's long, bright summer days, offsetting a lot of the building's annual electricity demand. Large, south-facing windows not only provide daylight, but also harness passive solar gain in the colder months. This reduces the reliance on mechanical heating. By combining passive solar design with active solar generation, the building significantly lowers its carbon footprint and supports the college's goal of environmental leadership. Another defining sustainable feature for the Davis Center is its use of ecologically locally sourced materials. The structure relies on glulam timber rather than steel or concrete, which dramatically reduces the embodied carbon. Cedar cladding, harvested regionally, will weather naturally into the coastal landscape. Insulation made from the natural wood fiber will add on to that thermal performance. Together, these choices reflect the college's mission of human ecology by connecting construction directly to the local ecosystems. The Davis Center demonstrates exceptional energy performance, saving more than 787,000 pounds of CO2 emissions, which is the equivalent to planting about 6,000 trees. In the past week, the building produced between 320 and 480 kilowatt hours per day, totaling about 8.6 megawatt hours this month, and over 508 megawatt hours since its opening. These results show how the combination of a passive house envelope and solar generation has made the building a lot less wasteful when it comes to energy. Water use at the Davis Center is also carefully managed to reduce environmental impact. On average, the building draws just over 9,200 liters of potable water from off-site sources each year, some of that water being gray water that is reused. A typical US university might use around 200 to 250 kilowatt hours per meter squared per year. Some high performance or LEED gold buildings are closer to 100 to 150 kilowatt hours per meter squared per year. The Davis Center can fall just below 70 or less kilowatt hours per year. Average water use in a lot of US universities might be between 900 and 1.2 thousand liters per meter squared on an annual basis. The Davis Center is about 435 liters per meter squared, which is about 50 to 60% less than the average. I think what makes this building so unique is the process it took to get designed and how integrated it was with the students who are studying human ecology. So it's very linked to what they're doing, which is where I think they put in a lot of effort to embody those beliefs. I think it sets a very good precedent for university buildings and how they can be designed so that they are a minimal impact on the local ecosystem. In my opinion, the uniqueness of the building comes from its simplicity.